If you had a chance to make a dramatic change for the future of dance sport, what would it be?
Well, that's difficult, but
What is happening, everybody? I'm Egor Shalvarov here at 2018 Independence Day Ball Dance Camps, and beside me is an absolutely amazing couple. Very sophisticated men, very womanly woman, soft. You know what? Next time I'm gonna try and catch you in the moment where you just warm up for the day, because that's a special kind of moment. She doesn't care. She just goes, just works that thing. Okay, another thing is, I remember Sergey told me that Melia is a hardcore woman. Some questions you cannot ask unless you have a little chocolate to buy. Right?
Now I'm gonna tell you all.
Okay, sounds good.
Maybe then should I go?
No, you gotta stay because I have a question for you, my man. When you guys retired, and we had that conversation about 3 or 4 years ago in Montreal, it was just like, you know, the conversation, the by the way kind of conversation. I said, Sirok, what are you gonna do when you retire? And you told me, the hell with it. I'm not gonna judge. I'm gonna go into construction.
What a lie!
Really? Actually, I don't remember that.
I do.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
How many drinks I had?
None.
Yeah.
So?
Well, actually, no, I don't do the constructions. Even so, actually, probably I could if I would put my mind into that. I think actually it was kind of the joke because I couldn't make my mind up at the time. Actually, what I want to do. Yeah, because there is, I think, there are always a lot of opportunity. Especially, I like to do the things which is beside of the dancing. So, and some of them are already on the way. Some already happening, already happened. And some of them actually still in process. So
You're gonna have a baby. Good job. No.
No, it's not in the plan.
Yeah.
In a way, you're actually doing quite a bit of construction. You guys are working with different couples, and you're constructing very good dancing.
well, hopefully we do. Actually, yes. If you put it that way, I like it. Yeah.
Matter of perspective.
Yeah, true. We are constructing, we are working, but I think actually every dancer have to build themselves now in the process of guiding or helping or putting a direction for the dancers. What they do actually, they're building themselves. They're bodybuilders.
That's right, exactly. You've been here for a few days now, right? You've been teaching, but what is the plan for the lectures? What is the approach that you're bringing into this camp?
I think for myself it is very much about also the mental part of the dancing, so about the intention, the vision you have of yourself, and putting that through a mechanics to the work, because I think for both Sergey and myself the mechanic and technique was always as a tool to create and be creative.
Want to add? Like something, the information that maybe should be, I don't know, out there a little bit more.
I don't feel like I don't get anything, any chocolate or anything.
What can I say more? Be always in it. In
Just
the
like
moment.
that.
Just like that.
In the
Whatever you do, be always in the moment.
Well, for us actually, because it's first time in Washington, and it's first time actually we're working, and when we were coming, of course, we didn't know what kind of dancers, what kind of people is going to be, what kind of level, what kind of age, because it's such a mix here, right? So we also try to adjust ourselves and work with the people, and it's always interesting for me, at least. I don't know about Melia, but to come to new places, meet new people actually, and maybe learn as well.
What about you, Melia?
What about me? Well, I always love to meet a new crowd. I mean, there you go. See, I've met you. And it's been an exciting experience.
I sure have. I mean, I don't have any more
The guy
chocolates.
who brings me a chocolate scene. But on a serious side, I must say that from the experience that I've had at the group classes, what I love here, having the fact that there is so many different levels and different people, the enthusiasm and open-mindedness of the people on my group classes, I really enjoy.
What were the emotions when you retired? Were you fully ready to retire, or maybe it was just like good time?
No, we were fully ready. We've made the decision a year before, so everything was planned. And I think the biggest fear, I think, for many dancers, I mean myself included, is to finish your career with having no regrets. And we were privileged enough to finish like that.
Absolutely agree with that. As much as we as people, as you know, the dancers as well, and with the way we're brought up from different countries and different culture, when we partner up together, it was a difficult and amazing experience actually, because you know there was so many different things about us, and still right now. But one thing we actually had in common is a goal. When we partner up, and it mostly was about actually dancing, about creating something special, not for only for the people, but for ourselves. We fulfilled our dreams. All what we actually planned, we achieved it. We've done it, and I think actually this also was part of the realization that actually we've done it all. So now it's the time to go.
It's time to go. If you had a chance to make a dramatic change for the future of dance sport, what would it be?
I think that there is so many great, capable dancers now around the world.
Abilities are great.
Abilities are great, but me personally, I would like to see people, creative personalities, to be more brought to the floor. So it's more about creating the moments and the characters on the floor, not only concentrate on the speed of the movements.
I don't know about younger generation, but what I see, I agree with Melia. The abilities actually of the dancers nowadays is bigger than when we used to dance, even so it was not long ago. But the level of creativity and enthusiasm and dream, you know, that's actually, and therefore personalities and the characters, I think it's actually less.
Would you ever want dancing to be part of the Olympics?
No, I don't think that the dance is a sport. And I very, very strongly put my foot down here.
Shaboom.
Shaboom. Right in there, yeah? We are an artist. We train as hard as a sport people, but the dancing cannot be measured. It's not a sport discipline, it's an art.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Surkov. He looks mighty different too. With black hair, he's a little bit more sophisticated. And
What I
the
don't
beautiful,
look sophisticated now.
well, you look like I don't know, tolerance, man, tolerance. You look
just
like
told him that
tolerance.
he was about to pay me a compliment, and the beautiful. We'll finish this, yes?
I was gonna say the sophisticated Melia. Egor Shalvarov here, 2018 Independence Day Ball Dance Camp. Thank you guys.
See you guys.